Welcome to Wanderlust Worldwide, the channel where we uncover the hidden stories of our planet, the places we think we understand, and the truths that exist far beyond the surface. Today, we journey into a land defined by beauty, precision, and a quiet form of power. A place where the sea, the cliffs, and the streets themselves seem to have been carefully composed. This is Monaco, not the yachts, not the casinos, but the principality itself, a living example of balance, continuity, and careful intention. Before we begin, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future journeys into the hidden heart of our world. Monaco is often imagined through familiar images: super yachts lining the harbor, Formula One cars racing through narrow streets, glittering casinos and designer boutiques, balconies overlooking the Mediterranean under a clear blue sky. These images are real, but they are fragments, carefully framed moments that reveal very little of the deeper story. Because Monaco is not simply wealth or glamour, it is a place where tradition and modernity coexist, where every building, every street, and every routine reflects a delicate equilibrium. To understand Monaco, you must understand intention. Not intention measured in days or months, but intention measured over centuries. Here, life does not rush forward. It unfolds deliberately. It layers itself into architecture, culture, and daily practice. The land beneath your feet is scarce. Every meter has been carefully considered. Buildings rise precisely. Streets wind purposefully, and gardens perch gracefully above the cliffs. This is a city built not by accident, but by patience and foresight. The old town of Monacoville still stands today, not as a museum, but as a living testament to continuity. Narrow streets wind past pastel buildings. Church bells echo softly through stone corridors. Local shops open to familiar faces. Residents greet one another warmly as they carry on their routines. From the palace walls, the Mediterranean stretches endlessly, calm, observant, and unhurried. The sun glints off the water in ways that seem almost deliberate, as if the light itself has been curated to highlight the beauty of this place. History here is not loud. It is composed. It is quietly felt in every corner of the principality. Each stone, each pathway, and each balcony tells a story of centuries carefully preserved and adapted. Beyond the old town, Monaco reveals its carefully curated coastline. Ports are immaculate. Water rests quietly between hulls polished to perfection. Even the sea seems ordered, framed by harbors designed to protect and organize. Some spaces are designed to be seen. Others are designed to remain private. Gardens sit suspended above the water. Terraces open only to sky and horizon. In Monaco, discretion is not secrecy, it is respect. Every aspect of this city is intentional. Every gesture has meaning. Move away from the harbor, and Monaco changes again. Residential districts rise vertically, stacked with homes where daily routines unfold far from cameras. Children walk to school along shaded lanes. Elders pause to greet one another during morning walks. Cafes serve the same customers day after day, offering a quiet rhythm that contrasts with the spectacle just steps away. This is a Monaco most visitors never notice. It is the life of the principality lived quietly, patiently, deliberately. Even Monte Carlo, often reduced to spectacle, carries a deeper character. Behind the casino's grandeur lies discipline, rules, and rituals. An unspoken code governs the city's rhythm. Early mornings are calm. Streets are washed clean before sunrise. Markets open quietly. Residents buy bread, flowers, and fresh produce before the city wakes to the world outside. Monaco prepares itself long before the world arrives to watch. Monaco is not chaotic by nature. It is controlled, measured, intentional. Every step is calculated, every sight is framed, every sound is part of the harmony. But perhaps the most overlooked aspect of Monaco is its people. Despite its reputation for wealth and glamour, Monaco is deeply communal. Families live here for generations, privacy is respected. Order is valued, and there is a shared understanding that life in such a concentrated space requires care and cooperation. Food reflects this philosophy. Mediterranean simplicity meets French refinement. Italian warmth blends with coastal restraint. Meals are elegant, but never rushed. Quality matters more than excess. Chefs source ingredients locally whenever possible, mindful of both flavor and season. Dining is not simply about nourishment, it is about connection. Festivals in Monaco are subtle, refined, and deeply meaningful. National Day is not about spectacle alone. It is continuity, sovereignty, and shared history. Streets are lined with flags. Families gather. Traditions are honored with care. The Grand Prix is not just speed. It is legacy, precision, and mastery executed on streets that demand both skill and respect. It is a celebration of human endeavor, discipline, and the thrill of perfect timing. In quieter moments, Monaco reveals itself most clearly. A balcony at dusk. The soft hum of the city settling for the evening. Lights slowly appearing across the harbor as the sky fades into deep blue. The scent of the sea drifts through the streets. Music from distant cafes rises and falls in the warm air. These moments are small, but they speak volumes about the character of the principality. This is Monaco beyond glamour and headlines, beyond wealth and assumption, beyond what can be captured in a photograph. Monaco is a place shaped by balance. Between tradition and innovation, between visibility and privacy, between restraint and ambition. So when people say they have been to Monaco, what they often mean is that they have seen what is easiest to see. But to truly experience Monaco, you must slow down. You must observe. You must allow the city to reveal its subtle rhythms and quiet systems. Monaco teaches lessons that go far beyond its borders. It teaches that wealth without purpose can be hollow. It teaches that beauty without order can feel fleeting. It teaches that balance is not just found in architecture or gardens, but in the lives of people who live thoughtfully and intentionally. You can walk the streets and sense the centuries of care that have shaped every corner. You can linger in a quiet cafe and feel the weight of generations of families who have called this principality home. You can watch the sunset from the palace walls and understand why this place has endured for so long. You can pause in the gardens or at a marina and notice the way light falls, the way shadows stretch, the way everything is placed with consideration. It is in these quiet moments that Monaco speaks most clearly, because Monaco is not just a destination. It is a state of balance, a presence that lingers, a world carefully constructed and carefully lived. It teaches patience. It teaches respect. It reminds us that in a world often defined by excess and haste, there are places that move to a slower rhythm, where life is observed, considered, and honored. Monaco is a place that stays with you long after you leave. It leaves impressions not of spectacle, but of subtle perfection. It is a lesson in how people, culture, and environment can exist together in careful equilibrium. It is a place to slow your mind, open your senses, and understand what it truly means to live deliberately. This is Monaco, the quiet art of balance,